What is up, everybody? It's Trash Panda here, and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Gun. So, we did a bit of grinding off camera, not too terribly much. I do want to, while I'm in here, just grab a couple boxes of food. There we go. So I was able to finally finish all of the orders. It took me a while to track down a bunch of the parts. So we were able to do that. So here are our orders. We're going to go ahead and fill those and get some money for that. Also, I was able to build out, well, most of the stock. I just now noticed I did have one spot missing there, but that's okay. So we are going to be doing some of the missions today. I did adjust the employees' hours to where the front shop is only open every other day, basically. So that'll save me on the expense of these guys standing around when the shop is closed. So that's full. Yeah, so that shelf is full. We're going to be doing some building also, since we do have an abundance of cash filled up. We are extremely low on scrap. Carl just came back. All right. So I did send him out to kind of map out a new location, which, oh wow. What's 96% chance of scrap? I think that only opened up these three, right? Because I don't think we've seen these before. All right, so we'll go for the big chance of scrap metal because we need it. So I can purchase him a bike that'll help him travel faster. We'll probably be doing that this episode. I want to go ahead and build this. So this is a crafting machine. It needs blueprints, which... Oh, okay, so you select the blueprint from here. I was going to say, I knew we had a bunch of blueprints. So yeah, I've got to go put whatever was stolen back on the shelf. There we go. So my cleaner needs to speed up there. Okay, so we got... So these are the blueprints that we have unlocked. So then, like, if we need a special part and we can't find it, we can craft it, but also these just use straight up scrap metal. Let's go, let's see. I want to find where that guy is that trades cash for scrap metal. The Wonder. Okay. What do you have to say? Okay, so... Interesting. I guess not all of them really have missions, so to speak. We still have not ventured down into the bunker. We'll be saving that for another episode. Probably on a day where the shop is closed, so we don't have to really monitor that so much. We don't have to monitor it a lot now, but if... Here's my guy, okay. So I can get 10 scrap for 24 bucks. Man, I don't know. Alright, so 240 bucks there. What is this person waiting on? There we go. So I do need to hop up here and grab some water to clean out the porta potties. I still haven't had a chance to kind of look into how much we're making every time somebody uses this. It just says it's very profitable. Well, I guess we'll find out. So nobody has dropped anything. We are selling some firearms, selling some ammunition. Let's get a box of that crafting. That guy is off today. I have him working a different schedule, so he can kind of get caught up there. Let's see. So there's a question mark back here. Let's go behind this building and see what that's about. So people with the bubbles above their head, I guess you can just talk to them. Yeah, okay, you get experience and then some backstory, it looks like. So I wonder if that's where all of these markers are leading me. So building a campfire, huh? Where are we building the campfire at? Let's show. Looks like it's back there, but I didn't see it when I was back there. Oh, right in the corner. Okay. 50 bucks. Yeah, there you go, bud. Fine. His wife's interesting. So the mayor is cheating on his wife? Or no, that's his secretary. Wonder what's going on. Then again, it's not too surprising. She used to be a model. Quite interesting. By the way, all the gossip is. Yeah, sure. I'll bring you a box of food later on. Okay. So I thought a bunch of those would have to do with the. Hmm. Okay, so maybe I have to clear that stuff out there. So I know there is an option to build a sign for your repair service. Oh, okay, there we go. So I think I've got to get rid of the sofa and the TV on top of the store to make room for the sign. So let's do that. I did read on the patch notes that, okay, I got my reward, I guess. I read on the patch notes that when you add like the billboards, so like the shooting range, it does increase the volume of foot traffic. And let's see, give me 1 second, I can pull up the patch notes and we can go over those as well. I don't want that merchandise just sitting on the floor. Yeah, especially a pistol. We'll try to sell that. And we got a box of ammo on the floor. Ammo isn't selling as well as I was expecting today. So, yeah, so they did add the menu that was new for, oh, that took out the whole thing. Nice. I thought I'd have to do those individually. So they added the menu when you sleep that that tells you your daily income. So a few upgrades, obviously. So ammo in the shooting range does now transfer to the new shooting range when you upgrade. So that is very nice. Carl can find his blueprints. I guess in the past he could not. We can drink from the water cooler. I tried that last night. Obviously, it does not give you energy. It counts towards your food, which I mean, I guess kind of makes sense because water will help kind of decrease your hunger just because it's filling up your stomach a bit. But I wish there was a way to get energy because once the coffee shop closes, if I'm working late into the night, I really can't do anything. So we'll build another porta potty. So we got 2 of those, and then I'm supposed to be able to build a sign as well for the porta potties, I thought. Okay, that graphic for some reason, maybe that'll appear when we restart in the morning after sleeping. Is there any other scrap to remove up here. So we can upgrade that, but that takes away from our scrap. We don't want to do that right now. Nothing I can do over here. Okay, yeah, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe there's not a sign for, yeah, here it is, that's right. So we get rid of this stop sign and we put our public restroom sign up. Okay, so we got that done. Man, the windows are just so expensive. Let's do this one. Okay, so it does put an actual window there, so that's cool. Did that replace all the windows in the store? It did, so that makes sense why it was so expensive. Okay, so we'll get rid of these boards. So I mean, at that point it's cheaper. I wish I could clean up that broken glass as well. So at that point it is cheaper to purchase, or I'm sorry, to remove junk instead of purchasing scrap. So obviously $60 for 46 scrap is cheaper than what we were getting from the kind of exchange rate guy back there. That's so that should be all the windows, right? 4 windows. What are you selling? Selling ammo. Okay, let's put you back. Let's go through. Okay, so yeah, remove boarded up windows. 6 of 6, but I don't know. Clear out trash in the hall. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Build all weapons racks, a recycler, and create 5 parts. Like, come on guys, just purchase it like normal people. Yeah, so, I mean, I did only spend $100 with that guy, so it wasn't that big of a deal to spend that. Alright, so we need scrap metal to build. Okay, so now these are still cash. I mean, there's no sense in building these out yet, though, because it's all I can do to fill up this one and this one on my day off. So what else can we build back here? Oh, I definitely want to upgrade this. 1,000 scrap. So now that we clear that stuff out, we do have 2,000 scrap. But this will add the button to mark required parts for orders and quests. Just want to go ahead and see kind of what that really does. I did also add lights back here. This will just increase our storage size, which is not that big of a deal for now. Oh, that's right. The 2 additional lockers were for the recycler and the crafter back here. Let's get Carl his bike. Since we've got cash, something interferes. Oh, I was in the way. Okay. Yep. And he automatically got that, so that will help him return quicker. Probably build that canopy since it's only $100. I did notice this other day that I want to go up here and explore. Let's turn on our flashlight. Alright, so we got some parts back here. No parts or anything back there. There's some scrap metal. 25. Alright, let's go. That's good. Alright, let's go up to the next floor. That's good. Another collectible. More scrap metal. Alright. And this is the top floor. Okay. So I mean, that trade-off was definitely worth it with the scrap metal and the couple items that we picked up there. That should be everything. Yeah, because I can't explore further over there. Let's see what else. So I know there's some stuff back here. Is this just scrap metal? So I'm assuming that's gonna repair the bike. I don't know what that does for me though. I'm not gonna spend 500 scrap metal on that if I'm unsure. Now, let's see. Because there were quite a few of those areas where you could pay to like remove. Who is this guy? Mr. Darrell, black market seller. Okay. Okay, so I guess I can just bring him maybe weapons that I haven't sold. But, I don't know if I would be building that many weapons. I wanted to see if I could open up any of this. I cannot. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll build the canopy. That's only $1.50. We'll build this as well. And I'm assuming the recycler is just going to take our excess parts and turn those into scrap metal. Which, depending on the price that we're purchasing the part for and how much scrap metal it gets, I mean, that could be worth it, right? So, let's go ahead. Oh, okay. So I wonder if this will reset what we got in there. So what did that do for us? Now it can hold 2. Okay, good, because it does fill up kind of quick. Very nice. Let's see. So that is upgraded to the max. That does not have an upgrade. I also read in the patch notes, let's see. A decor building that increases received tips. I wonder if that is the plants and the wall mount. It just says added a decor item that increases tips. And I mean, I don't see any unbuilt decor items. So it's got to be those, right? Reputation. Okay, so if somebody is coming in for service, which this isn't a big deal now that we have our employee, but if I was working the station and somebody came in for service and I shut the window in their face, I will lose reputation. So that's cool that it kind of has that effect on the customers. So the gun shop is going. That was weird. I was stuck there. The gun shop is going to be closed tomorrow, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and spruce up our apartment a bit. And basically we're just buying scrap at this point. So what is this? A computer. Now, are these items usable? Like if I do the computer, does that grant me, oh, now you can do XYZ quest? So this stuff is $100, so I'll go ahead and do that just cause it'll look cool, right? For all the time that I spend at my apartment, yeah. So that's non-functional. At least it's cheap, so I mean, I don't mind, especially now that we're doing pretty well with cash. I want to have to build some firearms tomorrow. Alright, so at least now we've got a soft bed with our cardboard boxes still underneath to sleep on. So does that add lighting? Can I turn it on? I cannot. Is there a light switch? There's a light switch. So that just turns on the overhead lights, not that light. Huh, okay. You know, I want to see what it... Okay, so explores the database to create an experience gained for... Okay, so it just kind of runs and then you walk by and collect experience from it. Okay, interesting. Gives a 10% bonus to experience gained. Very cool. Gas stove for $100. Cosmetic. And this should all be cosmetic as well. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go to sleep. So obviously expenses were very high. We still had a net income for the day, so look at that. That's surprising. I mean, it does look a lot better in here though, right? Sink needs to be cleaned. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so yeah, so the shop is closed today. We're still doing service, of course. It's kind of everything built except for our additional... I thought you guys were off today. Oh, that's right. Some of the days do run back to back. So we're open. Well, whatever. We did say we were going to build some firearms, so you know, was that another thing where I was awake until after 12 o'clock midnight and then it kicks over 2 days? I think it was. Yeah, I think that's the next thing that the developer needs to focus on. Either it needs to either be set similar to like what is it? Schedule 1, where you know if you stay up all night, the hours will stop progressing at a certain point, and then you basically have to sleep to continue on to the next day. Okay. So I can add an accessory to that. And then just do something where like, hey, you can't cheese it and sit there and build firearms all night without the day or without the hours progressing. So it'll like lock the workbenches and force you to go to sleep. Or, you know, something like big ambitions where, you know, if you stay up and you get too tired, you'll basically pass out, go to the hospital, and you'll have to pay a bill. Some sort of system like that so it doesn't trip over and you lose days. Because I did that when I was off camera, and then I basically had to pay my employees for a day that never happened. So I was like, you know what? That kind of needs to be fixed. So at this point, I mean, so let's grab this and scrap this, right? So this cost us 15 bucks. We got 7 scrap out of it. Not bad. I mean, we could have used it, but we can also go and purchase a more expensive item that will help us with our profit margins. So we need some receivers. And I know for a fact that I've been getting orders put in, so we'll have to address those as well, which is expected. I know I'm good on suppressors. We've got plenty of those. Is there anything that I can build or any scrap that I can remove down here? Uh, is my ammo guy working today? He is off today because it is Sunday. Okay, that sucks. That's fine. He's gonna be busy tomorrow because we've stacked up on the scrap metal. So, and as we've been walking around, I have kind of been looking on the ground because I thought at one point some of the scrap items did respawn, but I haven't noticed that. And I still don't know, like, is that just a placeholder building for stuff in the future? So it doesn't look like there's any items to remove in this area. We can continue another mission with this guy in the future. And now that we're getting some cash, we can run over to the casino over here and check out and kind of see what games they have. I know they have a few slot machines. Actually, I think that's all they have are slots. Yeah, so I think as far as open world scrap metal, that is everything. Like, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, I need to get out of build mode to place that. We'll just go ahead and close up shop so we don't start losing. Alright, Carl is back. What did you find, Carl? I was at the landfill. There was a lot of garbage, but I managed to find some resources. 114 scrap. Very nice. Thank you, sir. So I think we'll just go ahead and kind of run through a bunch of these close locations, which, even though they only take a day, I mean, he'll still take the bike, so. Uh, yes, I did upgrade all of our gun ranges to the max. Obviously, we checked back there. These toilets get dirty so quick. Gotta climb up here. I'm trying to use this free water to clean those out. Takes a whole jug to clean one. And again, I still don't know, what kind of income that's bringing in for us. One of these days, I want to make a basket. I mean, that was... I'm definitely not Steph Curry. More like Angel Reese over here. So I get points for my rebounds. I do not. Okay, fair enough. So I'm hitting too much backboard. Am I just way too close? Yeah, in my prior game that I played, I know I've made it at least once. Just a little bit. So then right here should be like the sweet spot, right? Just a little bit too low for where I'm standing. Okay. I think that was a sign. That's why I do not play basketball. Alright, go ahead and give me a hot dog ready. I like it hot. Thank you. Where is the owner? Here you are. So what did you have for me? By the way, I recently came up with a new hot dog recipe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you could do much worse. So bring a box of coffee. What? Okay, so is coffee in the food mart? I mean, I noticed they had stuff on the shelves, but I didn't notice any of it actually being something you can purchase. Like, did I go to the right spot? I don't see. Oh, do I ask him for coffee? Uh, Well, I'm looking for coffee right now, sir. Wait, so there's an icon up there. That's like way in the distance, right? Like, how do I get back there? Is that where the coffee is? I mean, that's my current quest. Oh, there was a little farm back somewhere, and I do remember seeing that, like episode 1, scrap metal. How do I get back there again? Is it on this side? I guess not. I guess it's on the other alley. But yeah, so I guess I've got to go up to that little farm and pick the coffee beans. Let's see. So there's got to be an alleyway down here, right? Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Oh, so it's already in a box. And yeah, we did clear out everything that was up here, and no scrap metal or anything has respawned. The farm manager has a mission for us in the future. Let's get this back. Alright, I got your coffee. Yesterday I was practicing shooting outside the city and just my luck, my pistol broke. A small convenient pistol, sure. That's a pretty big barrel to be putting on that, but okay. Uh, yeah, so I think that's going to be it for us with today's episode, guys. What is... Oh, that's my parts warehouse. He just happens to have a big hole in the roof. That's right. Yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. Let's see, next time we'll probably be trying to build out more and just go ahead and finish up these shelves and get those stocked. We will also be hiring these 2 employees now that we're good on scrap metal. Yeah, so this is a $200 item, 150 in scrap. I don't know. I feel like if we get a steady stream of scrap metal coming in, then it might be worth it to do that. But I feel like scrap is still more valuable than cash at this point. So I don't know if we want to use all of our scrap for that, but we can definitely use it for special order parts that are coming through. So we got 4 more orders, and yeah, that's maxed out at 4. So okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to be getting into next time, guys. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or anything specifically that you kind of want to see in the video. I'll be happy to chat with you in the comments section. Please like the video if you have not already, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, hope you have a good one. If you had as much fun watching this as I did playing, consider tossing a little something in my Ko-Fi jar. You can grab a coffee to give a one-time boost, or even become a Trash Panda partner or a Trash Panda looter for reoccurring support and to join our crew. Thanks for your support and for being part of the Trash Panda family.